following program brought to you by the Grill Master. Welcome to the show, Backyard Grilling with the Grill Master. This is my backyard and I am the Grill Master. In today's show, our featured sponsor is Market Street. Right there, 502 on 50th in Indiana, where I work. We're going to be doing, since it's been raining, a lot of water, so we're going to do a little fish show. And first thing we're going to do is going to start off with an aioli sauce. It's kind of like a tartar sauce, but still a different flavor. Something real simple. We'll put this together, we're going to refrigerate it. Then we're going to be going on, we're going to be doing some tuna steaks marinated, some cod in a foil pack, and we're going to be doing some marinated shrimp also. So get excited about that because I love seafood. So start off with, we're going to take a cup of mayonnaise. This is for the aioli sauce. Now this, you can make it the night before or whatever. And the good thing about this, that you remember this recipe because that yeah, not that much. And then the good thing is this, like if you make some tilapia fillets or some catfish nuggets or fillets, whatever, you can use this on those fish tacos. You can use it on your, you know, just as a dipping sauce. It's really great. Now we're going to take a cup of mayonnaise, and then we're going to take a tablespoon of minced garlic. Maybe. I don't know if I got it. There we go. We'll just use a fork. And kind of mess this up a little bit here. We're gonna take a tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard. And then we're gonna take 3/4. This is some dried tarragon leaves. I'm going to take about 3/4 of a teaspoon of this. And then we're going to take the juice of 2 lemons and put it in there, and we'll get it all mixed up, and then we'll get it refrigerated, and then we'll be ready to get on to those marinades on that tuna. Now that tuna we're going to marinate, that marinade you want to marinate it the night before, because it's going to take about anywhere, you can marinate anywhere from 8 to 24 hours. So, you know, just whatever you'd like. Of course, the longer you marinate it, the better the flavor, the fuller the flavor, the more flavor you get into those tuna steaks. So now we're going to get this . There you go. It's just that simple. It's not hard. Now, if you want to add a little bit more Dijon mustard to it, you know, give it a little bit more spice, that'd be fine. It's not a problem. It's just, you know, whatever your flavor, that'd be good. Now we're just going to cover this, put it in the refrigerator. Woo! We'll be ready to go. Alright, now for our tuna steak. Now I'll tell you what, like I said, our sponsor today is 502 down here on Market Street, 50th in Indiana, where I work. Go down there and see Darlene and the crew. Got a lot of fresh fish, a lot of great choices. But today, one of the things we're going to do are tuna steaks. I went down there and I told her, come on Darlene, get me some good tuna steaks. And boy, she got me some real nice ones. What we're going to do is going to marinate them. And our marinade consists of orange juice, 1/4 cup. Then we're going to take some soy sauce, 1/4 cup of that. Then we're going to take a tablespoon of Hussein sauce. This is real good. I mean, this is a, you know, Asian type flavoring, but you know, it's got like a sweet smoky flavor, so it's good for barbecue. grilled meats. But we're going to take a tablespoon of that. And then we're going to take 3 tablespoons of oil. And then we're going to take a tablespoon of lime juice. Tell you what, I've had some real good luck with these limes here lately. They've got lots of juice in them. So it doesn't take much. Get that. Then we're going to get our little whisk. We're going to whisk these ingredients here together and get them all, that word I used one time, coagulating together like that, all of them together. But anyway, you get these whisked together, and then we're going to take 3 cloves of garlic and just put them in their whole. You don't have to mince them. You don't have to nothing. Just the only thing I did, I don't know why, I just thought I'd do it, is I took these and I just kind of broke them in half, kind of just see what it would, then nothing. It's nothing spectacular or fancy about it. Like I said, I just take these, and like I said, I just kind of broke them up like that. Just put it in there. It's not minced, but I think that flavor will come out a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I did. So you can do whatever you'd like, as long as it's in there. Get this done, get it in there. Then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take some fresh parsley. You can even take your knife and just kind of open it up a little bit, just split it in half, whatever. But we're going to take some fresh parsley here, just a handful or so. I'm going to chop it up just roughly. Doesn't have to be pretty or anything like that, but just roughly chop it up. We're going to throw this in there, and then we're going to put this in a bag. We're going to get our tuna steaks. We're going to get them things, put them in the refrigerator. Like I said, the time factor on this marinade is about anywhere between 8 and 24 hours, like I said. And the longer the better, so just get that full flavor now. Of course, I did some yesterday, and I've got them in the refrigerator. They'll be ready to go here in a little bit. We'll get these other steaks and get them in here in our marinade, and then I'm going to show you what's next. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is some shrimp. We're going to marinate them. Now the way that we got a marinade here, but anyway, what I did was I went down there to the fish shop there at Market Street, and I got me some shrimp that had been deveined and beheaded. And then I brought them home and I peeled them. And you want these raw ones. You don't want the cooked ones. I know there's some cooked ones, but you don't want the cooked ones. You want these raw ones. So I peeled them and put them in that bag. And then what we're gonna do is, for that marinade, we're gonna take a cup of brown sugar first, put it in here, and then we're going to take a cup of molasses, and take some honey, 3 tablespoons of it, then we're going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil, then we're going to take a tablespoon of just regular yellow mustard, then we're going to take a tablespoon of minced garlic here. Now I love seafood. First growing up, couldn't get it because couldn't afford it, and we didn't go fishing either. But anyway, we're going to take a tablespoon of ranch dressing. But working there at the ranch, that hunting camp, they would serve fish on Friday night. Oh my God, I look forward to it, because that was about the only time I could really eat fish, you know. And then I mean, they had fried shrimp, they had shrimp cocktail, they had fried fish, and they had fried oysters, and they had, oh my God, but you know, I was just fortunate enough that, you know, the cook there, he would just fix a little plate, and we'd, you know, we'd get some. But we're gonna take some chili powder, about a teaspoon of chili powder, and then we're gonna take a teaspoon of ground cloves, then we're gonna take a tablespoon of lemon juice. Squeezer. What am I doing with my squeezer? There it is. Then we're going to take some fresh basil. We're going to cut it up. It's about, I'm going to use about a tablespoon of this here. Just snatch you up a bit there. Get our little knife here and just roughly cut it. It's just for flavor, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna be in a big bag. Yeah, once we got that shrimp and we got it in that plastic bag there, freezer bag. So, you know, whisk these things together here, and tell you what, I like this. Gets that sweet flavor, and you'd be surprised how good this shrimp tastes with this marinade here. But this won't take long. You don't have to refrigerate it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Just get this, leave it at room temperature with your on your counter or whatever, or out here on your work table or whatever. Anyway, we'll get our bag. We're gonna pour this in there. Move that shrimp around, make sure they all get coated. Now I got about a pound of shrimp. This cover about a pound, maybe a pound and a half, you know, but a pound is pretty good. And just let that air out. You know how that works. Kind of fold it, roll it a little bit, just like that. Now again, you can put them in the refrigerator. You don't have to. I'm not going to. Just leave them there on the side. Then I'm going to show you what's next. Alright, next thing we're going to do is some cod fillets. Just any cod will be fine. Like I said, 502, go see Darlene. And they're going to be packets, full paper. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this red onion, and slice it real thin. Now, you can use a regular onion, you can use a yellow onion, because yellow onion is a sweet kind of onion. You can, I guess, it's just up to you. But I like the purple onion, and let's just slice thinly, as thin as you can, and then a little too thin there, huh? It doesn't matter. I mean, we're just gonna put them all. We're gonna put it all in that full, foil wrap. So anyway, I think that's good enough. So then we're going to take get some parsley here. I can use about a tablespoon of that, about right there, and then just roughly chop it. Just like that. Pretty simple. Now, what we're going to do is we're taking a piece of foil there, and we're going to take our cod fillet and just put it on there. You can just lay them out just like that. This one just a little bit too big, so I'm gonna cut it in half. Kind of just like that. Now you take a little bit of salt if you'd like, and season it. Not too much, just a little bit. And then alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of tablespoons of butter and then just dab them in there. There's one, and there's the other. And we're going to get these onions, just spread them on top here. That piece there, but just like that. Look at there. Woo. And we're gonna take our parsley, just sprinkle it all on top, just like that. We're gonna get this board and put it right here. Cool. Then, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just try to center this. You're going to fold these up on the side just a little bit, because now we're going to take the juice of 2 lemons and we're going to put it in there. There you go. This is about a quarter of a cup or so of lemon juice. You get a little squeezer here and just kind of squeeze it over the whole, the whole thing there as you're squeezing it. So it'll get all throughout the whole. And the thing is, you get this and then you get this on the grill, you get this cooked, man, I'll tell you what, then you can just serve it on this packet. Doesn't even have to leave the packet, just open it up and there you go. Now then we're going to take some paprika, about a quarter of a teaspoon or so, but we're going to just do a little sprinkling on top just for flavor. There you go, just like that. And then I might take a little bit of that coarse ground black pepper, but not too much. Anyway, now we got that in there. We want to make just a nice little bowl. Just like that. Then you just throw it on the grill just like that. Now, next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get those shrimp. I'm gonna skewer them. Then I'm gonna go to the grill, throw them on there, and we'll go from there. All right, like I said, we're gonna skewer our shrimp that's been marinating, and got my skewers. Had them in water for about 30 minutes. That'll help them. That'll prevent them from burning up too fast. Of course, shrimp's not gonna take long to cook, so. But you just take these shrimp and just. Oh, got a piece of. There you go. And then just skewer them in here like this. Now there's a little trick I learned the other day, and I'm gonna try it. Is leave yourself a little bit of room here in the back, just like I did on this one. And what you do is you'll take a piece of foil, and then you'll just cut a piece off, and then you'll lay it on your grill. And then when you lay your skewers on there, make sure that those skewers are on that foil. And then what you do is you'll fold it over, and that'll also help prevent your skewers from burning at all. So thought it was a pretty neat little trick. You might want to try it home. And we'll get these stabbed up. We're gonna go here, we're gonna talk a little bit about that grilling of this shrimp and fish here in a little bit when we get this on there. Alright, well, we're going to try a little trick. Hopefully it'll work. Like I said, just get a piece of foil. Make sure that it's on, you know, those skewers are on top of it, and then you just fold it over. And that should help those skewers from burning up. Now, I told you, went down there and got some, these are the tuna steaks, you know, that we've been marinating overnight. Boy, they look real good. You know, it's fish, so it doesn't take long to grill. That's another great thing about these recipes, that, you know, they're simple and yet they grill fast, so you don't have to be around this, you know, hot fire all day long or what have you. Here we have our cod with all our onion and butter and parsley and all that good seasoning. And but again, it won't take long. The shrimp's not hard. You know, you say, well, how are we going to do that to turn it? Well, it won't be hard. You just kind of lift up on it and they'll turn. Just right there, those skewers will stay in that foil there. So it's all good. Before you know it, we're going to get this done. We'll be ready to go. So there you have it, folks. I tell you what, doesn't that look nice? Look at there, our little trick worked. See there? Skewers aren't even burned. Nice. They look beautiful. Our tuna steak, our cod, everything just fork tender. Can't beat it. Look at there. Woo! Man, I tell you what. Again, it's summertime. Don't want to be around that hot fire too long. So easy, quick grilling. These don't take long. 15 minutes at the most. So, you know, get your grill 3 1/4, 350, and that'll be just fine. Don't forget our little cod here on a foil pack. Like I said, you can just serve it right off of here. You know, our skewers, easy, or tuna. Tell you what, can't beat it. And of course, we did our aioli sauce here. You know, that you can either dip your shrimp in it, or you can serve it on the side of your tuna. You know, or a little bit on the side of your cod here. You know, it's just something nice, to a little extra flavor there. So hope you enjoyed it. You know, again, everything I got was down here at 502. It's our sponsor of the day. So go see Darlene and the crew down there. They'll take care of you. They got all kinds of fish and great selection. So you know, but again, United Supermarkets, great sponsor. And they have Amigos, they have Market Street, they have United. So just go down there and tell them the Grill Master sent you. Be sure and tell them that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Thanks to Cactus Creek Firewood, you know, for the wood for the show, and then we got All Seasons Property Care. They take care of the yard. They're doing a great job. It's hard when you don't have much to work with, but they're doing a great job. Of course, Jared down there at Flint Hat Company. Well, I tell you what, for all your custom hat needs, that's the place to go. And also your boot and shoe repairs, you can go there. Of course, I want to thank Cargill, Farmland, Pilgrims, Stubbs. We got McCormick's. You know, we got all our sponsors. They're great sponsors of the show. Greatly appreciate them. And so, you know, don't forget, folks, our Facebook page. Go down there and like that. We got our and then we have our website, grillmaster2011.com. Don't forget, you can go there and get our contact information. You can order your recipe book. They're $15 each. If you see me, just come by. And I'll tell you what, I got to try this one shrimp right here because it keeps looking at me. But I'll tell you what, oh yeah, as my dad would say, mira, listo. Backyard Grilling with the Grill Master, brought to you by these proud sponsors.